Rizwan tons up, but Derbyshire remain on top. Anuj Dal hit a career-best 146 as Derbyshire solidified their advantage at the first Central County ground in Hove, declaring on 551 for 8 and then reducing Sussex to 142 for 3 at the close of play, leaving them in a familiar position with plenty of work to do on the penultimate day. Derbyshire could have had a fourth had the chance stuck from the edge of Ollie Carter's bat, one life afforded. Could he take advantage? With the chance shelled, Rizwan and Carter moved on to a 50 partnership of 94 balls. A good start to the day for the hosts. Resistance to the fore with an unenviable task on their hands. Another chance went begging, Carter's edge just out of reach, the Sussex number 5 living a charmed life. And he took advantage of his luck, 50 runs up off 88 balls. Another edge dribbled away to the boundary, but he was on borrowed time. And Mark Watt reminded him of that, firing one through him to bowl him for 56. Rizwan remained and had quietly made his way to the cusp of a ton, a mark he reached in frustrating fashion for Derbyshire. The edge sailed high above the slip cordon and all the way down to third man. Another partner fell by the wayside though, Ibrahim bowled by Watt for 6, Derbyshire with some momentum now heading towards lunch. Rawlins just about avoided the fielder at leg slip to add 4 more before lunch. The score at the break, 249 for 5, Sussex now 302 behind. Delray Rawlins only really knows one way to bat and resumed his innings in an aggressive fashion, Sussex counter-attacking, the all-rounder piling on the runs, and the deficit quickly dipped below 300. It was down to 252 when Rawlins had his off-stump knocked back by Anuj Dal, bowled for 37. Dal then picked up the wicket of the linchpin. Mohammad Rizwan had batted for more than 5 hours for his 130 when he traipsed off LBW. Brooks and Lenham looked to hit out, and for a while found some success, until the former Somerset and Yorkshire seamer had his stumps rearranged by Hayden Kerr, who 2 balls later dealt with Finn as well, out for a duck, caught by Connors. And it was 3 and 4 balls for Kerr. Hunt out LBW for naught, Sussex all out for 337. Rizwan had been without doubt the star of the innings with his 130. Carter too contributed with 56, but as wickets tumbled, the returns had 2, the lower order rather falling apart under pressure. Kerr's quick blast at the back end left him with 3 for 63. Derbyshire decided against enforcing the follow-on, and Sussex struck with the ball almost immediately. Godalman out for 1, nicking Hunt through to Allsop. Another disappointing return in a difficult season for the skipper. Geston Masood took the score to 37 when Jack Brooks fired one at the Derbyshire keeper's pads, and he had to depart LBW for 8. No massive score from Manson this time. Out first ball, caught behind by a diving Ollie Carter. Deploy too would go cheaply. Questions asked about the refusal to enforce the follow-on as Derbyshire slumped to 47 for 4. They'd moved beyond 50 when Masood chopped Brooks on for 37. 4 now for the seamer in a scintillating opening spell of bowling. Finally some stability from Derbyshire, ushered in by Rees and Dahl. This was much better for the visitors now, patient and potent in equal measure, the score heading towards 100, but more importantly, the lead was now over 300. It was up to 316 when Hunt struck to remove Anuj Dal, caught behind for 12, a glimmer of hope for Sussex. Brooks was back in the attack, and with his first ball of his latest spell, sealed a 5-wicket haul. Kerr out caught behind for 8, the seamer streaked away in celebration. Derbyshire batted out what remained of the day, Rees and Thompson still together at stumps. They'll need to add a few more in the morning to be sure, but it looks likely that the visitors have dismissed any fears of defeat. Sussex's hopes of a final day chase could well be over.